I really want to see Studio Ufotable's electrical builds because they stay cooking. Just keep releasing banger after banger chapter and I'm here for it. So welcome brothers and sisters. Today I'm sharing my thoughts on the latest episode of Demon Slayer Season 3. New episode was actually really good, was really great. We got an introduction to Genya's character. We haven't seen too much of his character in the past. We only know that he's very angry and very aggressive. And we left off last chapter by seeing him foaming from the mouth, fiending, if you would say. Yeah man, it seems like he can use demon powers for some reason, like he's somewhat unkillable. It's kind of crazy if you ask me. And we see the Tanjiro effect on our boy Genya when he tries to confront Tanjiro about who's gonna kill the upper moon demon, but Tanjiro is just so pure that all the possible motives that he could have had, from like take the kill for himself, just like gone up in smoke, like out of the window. Tanjiro is the purest of the purest. You will not find a better boy than him. Like, boy is Jesus himself, no cap. But other than that, we see how the upper moon is actually pretty hard to kill because the original body is like this small version of itself. Imagine the little frightened guy we saw in the fourth episode or the third episode, or just like a smaller version of him. And it's actually pretty clever because you can't find the OG body. Before we talk about that, can we talk about how Nezuko just keeps being the MVP? She was hanging with those demons, Jesus Christ. Yeah man, whoop-de-whoop-whoop. We see that Genya is about to take out the upper moon demon that has become small, and Tanjiro's sense of smell is like next level. How the hell can he smell that it's beneath him? How can he smell the difference between bigger or smaller objects? It's kind of crazy. Or people. It's a very versatile skill to have, like, for sure. Genya tried to behead the demon. His sword actually snapped.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck, man? Like, demon is small as hell, but he is sturdy as fuck, bro. Yeah, man, he's about to get snuck from behind, but we see that Genya's life flashes before his eyes, and we actually get backstory on Genya. And Jesus Christ, man. Came to watch Demon Slayer for a happy ending or happy story. You are dead wrong, man. Everybody's backstories are so sad. Jesus Christ. So Genya lived with his brothers and sisters. It seems like one of his brothers is actually one of the Hashiras, Sanemi, you know, the guy with all the scars around his face, who was the dickhead in the first part of Demon Slayer, who stabbed Nezuko and wanted to prove that Nezuko was a demon. They lived in an abusive household. Like, their mother, she was the MVP. She tried to protect the children all the time, but the father was a dickhead. He came home and he just beat the children. So yeah man, one day really late and she hasn't come home yet, and she always gets home like kind of early-ish, I think, before they go to bed at least. Then the older brother Sanemi decides he wants to go out and look for her because it's kind of weird that she hasn't come home yet. But it seems like she has turned into a demon and she just murks the whole family except Sanemi and Genya, who survives. Sanemi is actually the one who ends up killing her because he's trying to protect his family. And then yeah, Genya, in a state of panic, calls Sanemi a killer, a murderer, because he had to do what he did to protect him. It seems like he regrets that feeling, so wants to become stronger so he can live up to his brother's image or something like that, gain his forgiveness for calling him a murderer in the past. It seems like Sanemi wants none of that. He calls him a disappointment and a weakling, I think, and he's not a brother of his. Tanjiro comes in clutch and saves Genya. So yeah man, Genya has another day to fight, and it seems like he can survive almost anything because he was getting banged up paws by the other demon with the spear. It's like holes everywhere in his body. Got my man looking like SpongeBob up in this bitch for real. Genya is actually a really dope character, very sad backstory, and the author of Demon Slayer really hope they have a good insurance because their household must be up in flames multiple times during writing this story, because Jesus Christ, it's fuego, my homie. It seems like Genya has switched with Tanjiro, so Genya will distract the demons and Tanjiro will behead small demon. And we left off on a cliffhanger this week, so yeah man, I'm just really excited to see what's gonna happen next. I hope we get to see our boy Moichiro in the next chapter, and I also hope we get to see Kanoruji in the next chapter as well. But yeah man, it has been your boy Dusty Mike, and I will be seeing you guys in my next Demon Slayer video. Take care out there. Peace.